Okay, guys, welcome back. So we are reviving the schedule. I am so sorry. I like to get to schedules and keep them forever, but reasons. So, Loki, Jesus, and the New Age. I think we did this a while ago, but let's do kind of like an update thing. You guys know I'm into the New Age. Wiccan is the closest thing to what I am. I'm not heathen. I am not Asatru. I never will be. Oh my God, I know. And one of the things I've got with working with Jesus more as I'm getting more into the new age and getting more comfortable with new ways of seeing him is there are countless ways to see him. There are people that believe that he got married. There are people that believe they have his bloodline. There are people that believe he was an ascended master, which I'm leaning more towards, and he's fine with. He's coaxing me out of using the capital H when I speak about him. So, like, lowercase, just regular cool dude. And, he asked me once, he looked at me, he says, "Do you really think I walked on water?" I looked at him like, "Lord!" He goes, "Do you really think I walked on water and did all this stuff?" And I said, "Lord?" And he's like, "If I did all that stuff back then how come every time people pray to me today, I don't do it?" Blasphemy from the Lord! And it was just Jesus trying to get me to think through everything I've been taught. And, he's the one that would be like, every time I left Sunday school, "Lord, did you really say that to—" Didn't like churches, did not like Sunday school, does not like crosses, not a fan. Why would he? It would be, I spend a lot of time on ex-Christian Reddit. Yes, even as a person that works with Jesus, because it's helping me get all the yuck out of my head. And I'm getting, and they say, it's just as if, he had been, crucified, instead of being crucified, something else had been done for him. They'd be wearing little pendants of that. It's so weird. Like the one thing you would think because it was highly traumatic he'd never want to see again. And that helped me be open to that too. I don't have any crosses in my house anymore. I don't think I do. And, he's okay with that. And he's okay with not being worshipped. In fact, he's like, that's fine. You don't have to do that. And he's just a really cool dude that, I call him New Age Jesus with crystals and night ass, but I was like, I have to record this because, you know, I go to ex-Christian Reddit a lot, and there's someone, it's always so funny if you watch his channel called Sandy T over there, that experience God, and experience God is love. And that's what I believe. I don't believe God is hate. I don't believe God, sends people after you. I don't believe it's God's fault when bad things happen to us. I believe that God, like the overarching, ultimate God that you could say we're all part of, including the gods, God is pure love. Why does bad stuff happen? Because of, people's free will. That is why it happens. And it's usually, it's greed and it's intolerance and hate and all that other stuff. But that stuff we specialize in. We don't need any, supernatural boogeyman to help us. We're bad enough on our own. And I got amen, sister, back there. And which by the way translates basically into so mote be. Like it was basically the so mote be is a time of the time, or some people will point out Amun Ra. Like I always wondered, even as a child, why we were saying the name of another god. There you go. Maybe I don't know, but I've never got the idea he really wants to be worshipped. I kept waiting for God to call me. I'm sorry, but there's a huge difference between church God and actual loving God. To call me the church or to give me a good Christian man, and he never did. Thank you, Lord. I owe you one. And as I'm going through all this trouble lately, along with Loki, and it's understandable most of the Norse gods are gone now because they know it's too much. He was in the first ones there saying, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" And I've had like the Greek gods edging back in, like, "Oh my, myself, are you okay?" "No, I'm not okay. I don't know what to do." Well, here's an idea. Kick him out and, get Jesus in because Jesus is one of the first ones here trying to help you. I know that just the name can bring up a lot of trauma with people. We've joked. He would not care if we start calling him Steve on the channel. So if you want to talk about Steve every week, we can. I mean, he wouldn't care. And some guy named Steve will see that and be like, "Never knew people thought so highly of me. I feel special." So, I know that's pretty rough around the edges, but we're making up replacement material. But we love you guys. We don't want you guys to feel uncomfortable here. It's just right now, Jesus is one of the ones helping me pick up the pieces and being like, how many times do you have to learn this lesson? I love you and I'm not judging you, but a little, like a little, and it said in the nicest, sweetest way possible, like, honey, how many times do you have to get burned by the stove before you stop touching it? By now, you should know it is hot. And I'm like, you're right. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.